Hello, Capricorn. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of March 29th through April 4th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also be sure to watch your rising sign and moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. Now, I am working with the very colorful Groovy Waite tarot deck this week. So let's get started. First card, Capricorn. Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. Next, the Knight of Wands. And the King of Swords. Now, your Shaman's Oracle card message is Benefactor, Grace and Generosity. And isn't this just an adorable card? And your crystal for the week, Lapis Lazuli. Okay, Capricorn. So, at first glance, Capricorn, your cards here are indicating that there is a wealth here of individuals around you that are here to help. And last week, your reading was all about really tapping into your spiritual side to connect with some of what I'm seeing is this spiritual assistance, as well as individuals here on earth. So if you made that connection, Capricorn, you're going to benefit greatly during this week. Now, your first card here, Capricorn, is the High Priestess. Once again, you're being instructed to trust your inner wisdom. Pay attention to how you perceive things and your intuition. There will be signs, signals to guide you along the way this week. So you need to pay attention to those signals. Pay attention to your dreams. And if you're searching for answers at this time, Capricorn, know that the answers you're seeking are indeed within yourself. So, a need for daily meditation, connecting to spirit so that you can truly hear your inner voice and tune into your own rhythms, Capricorn. Now, the High Priestess is all about your inner wisdom, being receptive to that connection, that bridge to spirit, meditating daily, asking spirit for help and guidance. Now, the High Priestess is associated with your 6 and 7 chakras. Your 6th chakra is your third eye chakra, which is your perception, your intuition, and your 7th chakra is your crown chakra. That's your direct connection with spirit, the divine. Now, this card is ruled by the moon, and that deals with your instincts, the unconscious, your emotions, your secret dreams. And the moon keeps things hidden until ready to reveal. So you must trust in your instincts and intuition, and that is what the High Priestess is showing up in your reading, is asking you to do. Now, if you look at the card here, you see not one but 2 moons represented. And she holds a scroll here, which represents secret wisdom. And it could also be for your protection at this time. Now, the cross here on her robe here represents the union of spiritual and material. It's the 4 points or quadrants of the cross, symbolizing the elements and the 4 directions. And then also the number 2 energy of this card represents the moment of creation when 2 forces come together. So there's some change that can be coming in for you this week, Capricorn, possibly bringing in balance and harmony to your life. Now next, we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands always seems to be charging back in. So it could represent someone that was in your past, possibly a Sagittarius, because this is Sagittarian's card. Possibly could come back into your life, Capricorn. This is a very independent, adventurous, and unpredictable and unattached emotionally energy. So when the knights in general show up in a reading, it's usually about movement and change and possibly travel for some of you. So it could be change coming in. Now, for some Capricorns, somebody is coming back in, maybe whether you want them to come back in or not. Now, be careful, Capricorn, as the Knight of Wands can be very self serving kind of energy. This is someone who has a very short attention span, doesn't stay in one place very long, can be very competitive, and certainly a kind of revolutionary type spirit, as this is someone who's going to just kind of swoop in, kind of speak their piece or whatever their purpose is for coming your way, and then just kind of taking off just as quickly. And I'm getting a message from my guides. And looking at this card here, we can see, look at this right here, the 3 braids on the horse's mane. So what I'm picking up from my guides is that this might be actually the 3rd time that this individual is showing back up in your life, Capricorn. And the wand that this knight is holding, it's got some fresh growth on it. There might be something new that this individual is wanting from you at this time. Now, your next card here is the King of Swords. And every time the King of Swords shows up in a reading, I'm always picking up the energy of an attorney or a lawyer. And that's precisely what I'm picking up from this King of Swords. Although in this deck, he looks very different. Now, this is Aquarius's energy, very perceptive, very independent, knowledgeable, emotionally detached. And that's exactly the kind of energy that you do indeed want in an attorney. So for some of you, that's who this is, possibly helping you out. I feel it's somehow tied to your Knight of Wands card, whoever that energy is. So could mean for some of you that you are getting a divorce and you might be finalizing things this week. Now for others, King of Swords is somebody that you might be going to for some advice, as this is someone that's very objective, logical, very assertive. This is someone that's very mature and calm. He's a very direct communicator and an absolute professional. He doesn't bend to peer pressure or things of that nature. And the King of Swords is usually in the pursuit of justice. He's very ethical. He doesn't sway away from what he believes is right. So you might find the King of Swords possibly in the HR department at your company, as this is somebody that's a good mediator. He's an excellent observer, can offer an objective perspective in confusing situations. So this is someone that's here this week, as are others here with your cards, offering assistance and advice. Now, your numerology here for your tarot cards this week is number 4. And the number 4 is all about stability, nailing things down, locking it down into place, trying to get that harmony and balance back into your life. And that could be the case for some Capricorns, as I do feel some of you are possibly in the process of getting a divorce and then going to be moving on with your life. Now, your Oracle card for the week here, and isn't it just so adorable? You received a benefactor, and it indicates on the card here grace and generosity. Well, the main message with this adorable card is that when the benefactor shows up, you're put on notice that positive reinforcement is coming your way. Universe wants to let you know that if you've been generous with others, offering your gifts and assistance, even in the smallest capacity, Capricorn, so will you be rewarded in many different ways. Now, this does concern last week's reading about getting more into spirituality, getting more, bringing that more into your life and truly connecting with spirit. So, the most beautiful gift that the benefactor gives you, Capricorn, is the recognition that you are sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that's always working through you, not for you, Capricorn, through you. And here's the important part of this card, because the benefit to it's reminding you that it's in the purity of your desire to share, to help others without wanting anything in return. Then your generosity will be reciprocated tenfold. So, this is a message to dream, sharing, and caring into being. And you'll be amazed to see this vibrancy take root and spread. It's an energy of doing it just because. And then the benefactor will give you her blessings. Now, your angels and guides have chosen the lapis lazuli crystal. As for some of you, you've just been feeling stuck. Your life is just like stagnant, and life is bringing you most likely one problem after another after another. So, by meditating with the lapis lazuli crystal, this can bring about the energy to get problems resolved for you. There's a possible positive energy coming into you that will help you to let go of anything in your past or present that's currently holding you back, Capricorn. As you do indeed dwell less on matters in your past, you'll begin to feel this surge of new transformative energy. So it's time now for you to focus upon your strengths, not your weaknesses, Capricorn. You have an incredible inner power that can get you through any hard times. So remember, you're not alone, Capricorn. Your spirit guides, your angels, your past loved ones are also with you, helping you try to keep on your path ahead. So this is indicating to try to stay positive and focused on your goals and just keep charging forward. Do not get distracted by other people's energies, opinions, problems. That's going to hold you back and block you. Now, lapis lazuli is associated with your throat chakra, so its energy helps you to communicate clearly. It's also associated with your third eye chakra, which can help you, as the high priestess was indicating, ties right in. It's going to help you strengthen your intuition so that you can trust it, and it will open it up, as what your high priestess was indicating for you to do this week. So, in summary, here, Capricorn, you have a lot of people that are coming and going with their energy, whether it's earthly or spiritual energy. You have a lot around you this week trying to help you, getting some problems resolved for you this week. And first showing up is the high priestess, indicating for you to trust in your intuition, to open up and promote spirituality into your life on a daily basis so that you can receive the messages and guidance, signs and signals that are just being laid out for you this week. The Knight of Wands coming in might be a card of closure for your life, as this could be a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be that particular fire sign. But this is someone that's coming striding in, and this might be, because of this signal I'm picking up, this might be the third time that this individual from your past is showing up. But this might have something to do with your King of Swords card. Might be closure as in a divorce. But for others, this might be a troublesome energy showing up once again in your life. So that's why the high priestess here is indicating trusting your intuition on how to deal with this Knight of Wands, who most likely is showing up for the third time. Keep picking that up. And in this case, 3 times, not a charm. And the King of Swords always seems to represent an attorney, a lawyer, someone that's taking care of some kind of legal matter for you. And for some of you, it could indeed be a divorce here. Might be handling some other legal situation that you're dealing with. But the King of Swords showing up is also someone coming to your aid, assisting you, helping you, as is the High Priestess. This is an indication to maybe seek out a mentor, some counsel, spiritual guidance, to get some advice and maybe a different viewpoint or a different perspective on things. Your numerology here for your tarot cards this week is at number 4 energy, which is thinking rationally, creating stability in your life. It can mean also a need for change, and you could kind of be stuck at this time because the number 4 energy is one of permanence, and sometimes there is a need for change, Capricorn, and you can be stubborn sometimes. You like things the way they are. Your Shaman's card and message from the benefactor is almost a message of kind of what I want to say is you reap what you sow, that kind of a message, as this is indicating that if you've been generous with others, even in the smallest capacity, the benefactor is bringing her energy into your life. Positive reinforcement will be coming your way. So it's about doing for others and not expecting anything in return. That you're working and sharing abundance on behalf of the higher source, one that is always working through you, not for you, Capricorn. So it's to share without the need to be reciprocated. Do it just because, Capricorn. And your angels and guides are suggesting the beautiful crystal lapis lazuli to help you get some problems resolved, to strengthen your third eye and throat chakras, to assist you this week. And it's also an indication to strengthen your intuition and your connection with spirit for guidance and direction. So, Capricorn, your cards are all indicating there's a lot of help and assistance available to you this week. So, be sure to tap into spirit, tune into your higher self, your higher wisdom, to be able to see and hear and know and feel the guidance and direction that you should be headed for in this week. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for a private reading with me, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Capricorn family.